Currently, we're at the International Dale Carnegie Franchise Association Owners Meeting.
It's the franchise owners meeting, and in my opinion, it's the most important meeting for franchise owners to go to.
I'm Alan Walker. I run the Dale Carnegie Franchise for Nashville, Tennessee.
So my name is Neville de Lucia, and I'm the franchise owner in South Africa.
My name is Vimy Apadu, and I am the franchisee for Mauritius.
I'm Mike Scott, franchisee from the North Central United States.
The thing that I appreciate so much about this kind of meeting is that you have an opportunity to converse with other business operators from literally around the world and get best practices and ideas. And the thing that I appreciate is everyone is so interested in sharing and learning. So everyone's open to the ideas and wants to get better and help everyone else get better so that we have a thriving network.
It's a great example of one of our key values as an organization, which is One Carnegie. And we really believe when we operate as One Carnegie, we can go further together. So this event is a great event to be able to share best practices, learn from one another, and be able to commercialize those back into your own territory.
We build a network with people that can actually influence the business that we're in. So we build relationships, and we're able to find a way that we can partner and share best practices, and we bring those best practices to our local markets. And that's how we leverage our global value in the market that we actually own.
When you step into that room of all these business owners, a different vibe happens in that room, and it's like you're finding yourself in a comfortable, safe and productive environment because members of your family are there.
My fellow owners are an awesome group of people. They're fired up about what we do. They're fired up about being creative and entrepreneurial, and they are passionate about working with people.
The people that are here are so excited and enthused about what Dale Carnegie is and does and the impact it makes that we're able to get really creative ideas that we know to implement, but we just need someone to encourage us to do that.
Yeah, so I came from a very large organization that had a lot of levels in the organization, so it's pretty fun to now be operating as an owner in the business. I've got a few partners. We come up with ideas and we're able to implement them, in some cases, the same day.
Being in the Dale Carnegie environment transforms you into the individual that provides you with a fulfilling element, not only for yourself, but because you're doing so much for others. And when you see that results happening, it just changes you completely, and you don't want to go out from here.
We were working with a major global national organization, and they wanted to duplicate a leadership experience around the world in 4 major locations: in Nashville, in Singapore, in Geneva, and in Brazil. And so to coordinate a project like that, I had to reach out to the local franchisees in those markets, create a similar experience, and then to communicate with each other to make sure the clients saw a seamless experience for their participants all the way around the world. When the last event occurred in Brazil, the global head of learning called me up and said they were so pleased with the consistency of the training worldwide that they were going to get rid of all their training vendors and exclusively work with Dale Carnegie globally, because they could trust us to have that experience the same no matter where their people were in the world.
So a couple examples. One is a global manufacturing organization, and they wanted their solution both in the United States, but they also wanted that solution in Europe as well as in China. And what was cool was be able to say to them was we can deliver this exact same solution in all 3 areas of the globe. And as a result of that, they only wanted to work with Dale Carnegie, and they told us they were blown away by the consistency and quality that they received from all of our offices.
Being in Dale Carnegie is being integral to your community. We really believe that if we're doing what we do well, we'll create a flourishing environment for our customers and for our community as a whole. So for Dale Carnegie, it's about how do we make Nashville a better place through not just working with our customers, but with nonprofits, speaking engagements, and other things that really make a difference for the people around us.
Whenever people talk about training institution or personal development, the first name that comes to their mind now is Dale Carnegie.
Successful businesses create sustainable communities. And I think we give that critical skill that, if applied in a larger scale, is really making an impact on not just the individual, but in the larger community as a whole as well. We need to be able to lead people and get teams to be cohesive. And that's a skill that Dale Carnegie gives. And I'm proud to be delivering that in the market that I serve.
My business partner's third generation, and so we've actually been in our area of the United States for a little over 50 years. And what comes with that is a very strong brand, and people know and look to us as experts in our industry.
My wife once said to me that Dale Carnegie isn't what I do, it's who I am. And so the mission of what we do connects so closely with what I want to be and who I am, that it's something that provides a lot of fulfillment for me as a franchisee. It's something to where it can make a difference for people long term, to have individuals come up to me 10, 15, 20 years later and talk about how their organization is still different or their life is different.
To be honest with you, I want to do well. I want to live in my dream home, and I want to be able to afford nice things. And my real goal is to travel the world. And having a successful business gives me that. And it's not about being rich in the true sense of the word. It's about being wealthy in the sense that you're doing meaningful things that give you purpose, driving your passion. This business allows me to be intentional at home with my family, but intentional to live the life that I want to live, because I have certain disciplines that allow me to be successful. And I get that in a family environment with the other franchise owners, but I get that in leadership from Dale Carnegie and Associates as well.
So Dale Carnegie is pretty unique because we get to sell a product that's transformative in nature. And what also makes it unique is we can tell clients that one of the reasons it's transformative is because we know it works no matter where you are, no matter what country you're in, no matter what language you speak as well. So it's a unique combination of, again, doing work that's very transformative in nature, but also being able to tell someone or a client that one of the reasons it's unique is because it works everywhere across the globe.
At the end of the day, for me, Dale Carnegie is about being the best version of myself I can be. And when you're a franchisee for Dale Carnegie, you're held to that standard in the marketplace. People expect you to be Dale Carnegie in your marketplace. And what a great standard to have to be held to on a daily basis. So I'm constantly getting better as a person as I'm involved in this business.